How was he punching? Was it hurting you?
Like a son, he punches like a mule kick. Unbelievable. Excuse my French, please. Oh my God.
Tyson, now Tyson says no. Hit me again. And he has the bell sound.
In the era ruled by the greatest king of boxing, Iron Mike Tyson, no man dared to stay on his feet. But then came a brazen young upstart, a ruthless executioner lopping off heads left and right, striking fear even into Tyson himself, and his name was Donovan Razor Ruddock.
Die komt aardig door, gevolgd door een opstoot en dan weer een linkse rechtse.
He hit after the bell, dragged his opponent's honor through the mud.
I need going to sleep again.
In this video, you will witness how prime Mike Tyson go through the toughest fights of his career.
Uppercut and then the right hand over. Oh, nice.
Against the counter by Tyson. Stunned.
This is Boxing Game. Here we go. In 1982, the name Donovan Ruddock thundered through the heavyweight division.
Die komt aardig door, gevolgd door een opstoot en dan weer een linkse rechtse. En daar gaat
The young prospect invented his own move, the smash, a hybrid of a hook and an uppercut, and quickly risen to the top of the food chain.
Missed two lefts, hit him on the right. Left. That left hand. Angelo Dundee.
The fame of his power began to terrify every boxer, and even legends such as Evander Holyfield and Riddick Bowe did not dare to face him.
Right hand and a left uppercut. That goes down.
The cocky youngster quickly became arrogant and challenged the best of the best.
A challenge to all the heavyweights in the division because Tyson, Foreman, Evander Holyfield, Buster Douglas.
But the greedy Don King did not want to risk his main asset, and Tyson avoided the fight, claiming bronchitis.
No problem.
But just a few months later, the king of boxing stepped into the ring against the number 7 ranked Buster Douglas and suffered a shocking knockout loss.
Rolling willingly just to try a shot that will finish things in. Oh, the uppercut. What an uppercut by Douglas, and down goes Tyson.
Tasting defeat for the first time in his career, Tyson was furious.
Uppercut and Marvis is hurt.
In less than 6 months, he knocked out 2 opponents, but that wasn't enough to satisfy his hunger.
Big trouble. If he doesn't answer it, Richard Steele.
And then Donovan Ruddock stepped in and did the stupidest thing in the world. He provoked Iron Mike.
And I know I can beat him. That's what I feel. And that's what gives me the motivation to know that when he walks in the ring, he's going to be a war. With a hand. So you know I'm not dignified with that with a hand, because I'm going to bring myself down to your level.
I can't wait till the 28th. I'm going to make you my girlfriend.
By that time, Ruddock already had a reputation as a brazen scumbag, but no one had been able to punish him. However, Tyson himself took up the cause.
Ruddock died. If he doesn't die, it doesn't count. If he's not dead, it doesn't count.
Iron Mike stepped into the fight not just to win, but to destroy his opponent. At that moment, the entire boxing world held its breath, awaiting one of the most powerful clashes in history. After all, Tyson had never faced an opponent of this caliber before. And then the bell rang, and the fighters immediately pounced on each other like wild animals.
The apparent Steele and associate minister lets them know. It doesn't seem to care. A hard body punch by Tyson.
But then Tyson, like an enraged bull, charged at Ruddock and tossed him around the ring.
The question, can Ruddock
just went back pounding.
take advantage?
However, Ruddock soon tamed the bull like a matador, throwing his trademark smashes at him.
You can cut this tension with a knife. Both come after the punch. Shots. He just doesn't quite get there.
That punch wasn't enough to stop the king. Tyson was built different, forged from something the others couldn't handle.
A drum again, the crowd goes.
Down goes Ruddock.
Iron Mike floated like a butterfly and stung like a bee, and in the 3rd round he reminded the rat that his place was on the floor.
What a counterpunch.
But Donovan Ruddock was not going to give up. On the contrary, he found a second breath and began to press Tyson.
A left uppercut by Razor Ruddock. That stunned Tyson. Now Tyson
All of Mike's fans were horrified at the sight of their idol being beaten.
And the accuracy of the punches he puts together.
Richard Steele, who has refereed 83 title fights.
Warning.
But in the 7th round, Tyson returned to the game and delivered a deadly series, after which the referee immediately stopped the fight.
Now the right combination. Steele steps in. Is it over? It's over. It's over. And Mike Tyson has defeated Razor Ruddock here in the 7th round.
That's going to be ugly now.
However, it quickly became clear that at that moment, the ref had made the biggest mistake of his life.
Giacchetti was under all of it. Big riot going on.
Donovan Ruddock was fully prepared to continue the fight.
Well, it's
But Tyson had already been awarded the victory by technical knockout. Everyone was furious with the result. Even Mike himself wanted to continue the fight because the insolent man had still not been punished.
Mighty Mike Tyson!
The promoters realized that a rematch could break all box office records and quickly organized a second fight, which was to take place in 3 months. But Ruddock did not wait for the fight and began attacking Tyson with trash talk.
You have to say it over and over that it's not going to be a tough fight. It's not going to be as tough as people say it is. But deep down inside, you know it's going to be hell.
And finally, the time for revenge had come. The bell rang, and Tyson, like a mad dog, pounced on Ruddock, forcing him to answer for his words.
A solid right hand. The third man of the ring.
And soon, Iron Mike landed a sniper-precise shot that brought the Razor to his knees before the king.
Ruddock should be smothering him. He's letting him punch on the inside.
Oh, down goes Ruddock off an overhand right.
Wasting no time, the king sent Razor crashing back to the canvas, cementing his total domination.
Oh, hard shot.
There goes Ruddock again. He's down for the second time.
But Ruddock rose like a phoenix from the ashes.
Ruddock came back to fight. He was Ruddock is following a game plan.
Ruddock! That snapped Tyson's head.
He was not going to give up on his dream so easily and went all in.
Sucking air, looking for that second win. Now, here's Ruddock with the left. Another left.
Stunned.
For a long time, Ruddock was unable to land his trademark punch due to Tyson's uncomfortable style. Mike constantly pressed forward, preventing Donovan from landing his smash.
Is it those pounds?
But at one point, the king lost his focus, and Razor finally hit him with his deadly trademark move.
Once again, Tyson looking to end it with one punch.
Nice hook. Drove the mouthpiece out.
After such a punch, even the great Tyson took a long time to recover. The fight continued, and Ruddock, like a predator tasting blood, pounced on the king, hungry to turn him into a helpless clown.
And Ruddock, another good 2 shots. Another good 2 hooks. Tyson is starting to wear out.
But Tyson wasn't about to give up the throne so easily, and finally grabbed his balls in his fist.
Tyson sting again. Ruddock in trouble.
The monsters engaged in a terrifying exchange of punches, and it seemed that each punch could be the last.
Oh, nice uppercut. 2 nice uppercuts by Razor Ruddock.
We haven't seen too many jabs and combinations. Here's a best counter by Tyson.
Pours.
It was as if titans had collided in the ring and were fighting to the death.
Tremendous uppercut by Donovan.
Well, that got Tyson's respect.
Oh, Tyson just got hammered.
And then Ruddock ends.
But the final bell rang, and this festival of violence was over. The entire audience sat in anticipation, waiting to see who would be the winner. But Mike was more precise and took more rounds, winning by unanimous decision.
Mighty Mike Tyson!
The king of boxing finally put Donovan Ruddock in his place and punished him for his excessive self-confidence. However, credit must be given to Ruddock, who gave such an even fight to the best boxer in history.
Douglas throwing an uppercut from outside. He's throwing from way out. Oh, nice uppercut. Two nice uppercuts by Razor Ruddock.
You haven't seen too many jabs or combinations. Here's the best counter by Tyson. By Ruddock, a left by Tyson, and down
What a
And this despite the fact that starting in the fourth round, Donovan continued the fight with a broken jaw. Even Tyson himself acknowledged his power.
He punches like a mule kick. Unbelievable. Excuse my French, please. Oh, my God.
Unfortunately, however, this was Mike's last fight in his prime, as a series of unfortunate events soon followed, after which he ended up in prison. After his release, Tyson was never the same again. Donovan Ruddock, in turn, was unable to recover from his defeat to Tyson, and subsequently lost the most important fights of his life.
from above.
Perfect right hand. Ruddock down. You can't do it.
This is how one of the greatest rivalries in boxing history ended. Like this video if you want to see Tyson at his prime one more time. This is Boxing Game. Thank you for watching.